Hello, and welcome to a specialized broadcast from St. Lucifer Corporation. This will no doubt be one for the books, one that will shed light upon the people of Arkansas once more. Today, we introduce a new cryptid, known internally as the Bloodweaver. The Bloodweaver is not the name of an entity but a collective similar to that of a colony of ants. The hierarchy spans across two forms: the smaller, weaker hookhounds, and the big, brutal blood brutes. Since the company's founding in 1989, we have been researching this cryptid non-stop. And after successfully acquiring extensive knowledge in it these past months, we are proud to share all the information thus far.
This is a message to the people of Arkansas. We understand your confusion, but this is for the betterment of humanity. We are Dark Skull Enterprises, the only true rebellion against the tyranny of St. Lucifer Corporation and the unknown beings who control our society. We promise you, we are not the enemy. For we all have one common enemy, the oppression of us as people by the ones at the top. They want us to be obedient. They want us to be unknowing. They want us to let their control become our truth. But we at Dark Skull believe in more. We think you deserve the same knowledge as what they have. So now, we give you the true Bloodweaver. The beast was first revealed during the massacre of 1989, where it rampaged upon Alexville and Hymerton. This form of the beast we title the primordial Bloodweaver. It eventually came to a stop at Weaverton Port by Garrytown River, where it was brought down by the military with a bombardment of airstrikes. The primordial Bloodweaver, in a desperate act, split into hundreds of blood brutes and thousands of hookhounds. Since then, these remnants have been safely kept by St. Lucifer. Despite this, many hookhounds and brutes have been spotted throughout Arkansas, even leading to civilian casualties covered up by the Arkansas police. But that all changes today, as we delve into how to defend yourself from such merciless creatures. The Bloodweaver hive mind consumes biomatter like flesh, muscle, organs, and bone to gain mass. When threatened, it will perform a type of budding that spawns a new, lesser weaver type. Every Bloodweaver has their own mind and sentience, but have a mental link with each other that allows one another to feel a connected pain. The Bloodweaver life cycle starts at the hookhounds. The hookhounds are Labrador-sized creatures with large bony or sometimes metallic hooks that they use to collect flesh and attack prey. They are known to hunt in packs and stick with their fellow kind. The hookhounds are skittish and are considered the weakest cryptid known today, but when they are given enough biomass they could become a threat and evolve. The best way to deal with a hookhound is to wear thick clothing and to carry a weapon with you. The hookhound's legs are considered its weakest part of their body, making attacks to them the most common way to demobilize one. One thing that makes hookhounds hard to hurt is their rocky armor. Each Bloodweaver type has a rocky outer layer that is used as armor, but the hookhound's armor is thin and easy to break. Additional, the most effective way to truly kill a Bloodweaver is fire. Fire is capable of burning the flesh and armor before it could regenerate. But beware, they are never alone. The blood brutes are a highly aggressive and violent type. Originally used as a shock troop during the massacre of 89, they are now used as commanders for the Hook Hounds. The brutes and the Hook Hounds use the hive mind to their advantage in a tactic we dubbed the Scout and Crush. The Hook Hounds spread out miles apart in an attempt to lure prey, and once harmed, the hive mind alerts the other nearby Hook Hounds and brutes to the location. Only attack a Hook Hound if your life depends on it, then run the direction you came if unable to handle one or more brutes. While blood brutes traveling alone isn't uncommon, most are able to produce Hook Hounds given they have excess mass. The brutes themselves are able to climb, throw nearby items, and crush heavyweight objects. Their armor is thick and impenetrable to average weapons like a handgun. Extreme caution and preparation is necessary when hunting these beasts. We recommend using a pump-action shotgun to inflict the most damage to the armor. Additionally, bring extra munition if it calls in more surrounding Bloodweaver types. The Dorsongs are a rare weaver type that have the ability to mimic human appearance. Its true form is lanky and has the weakest armor out of the weaver types, but its agility and intelligence is what makes it a threat. The Dorsong will attack its prey, meticulously skinning it until all that remains is its flesh. After consuming the flesh, it redistributes its mass to be able to fit into the skin of its prey. Its prey can range from large animals to humans, making it a dangerous master of mimicry. But fret not, there are ways to spot a Dorsong. The most accurate way to determine a Dorsong is by
allowing Hook Hounds to be kept safely in their enclosures. We assure you the threat of an outbreak is little to none. For a Hook Hound to become a brute, it would need to consume an unruly amount of mass. Although its goal is to grow as much as possible, it is able to sustain on an average diet of animal meat like mutton. Rest assured, the Hook Hounds are content and show no signs of rabid or unusual behavior within their enclosure.
The Crimson Tyrant, or known internally as the Alpha Bloodweaver, is the strongest and highest form of a Bloodweaver known today. We believe the Tyrant contains part of a conscience from the primordial Bloodweaver, allowing it to grow past the limit of any other Bloodweaver type. It sits at the top of the hierarchy, allowing it to command the rest of the Weaver types from afar. This ultimate weapon is rogue, and is capable of mass destruction if anything gets in its path. The few sightings we have show the beast scavenging for more mass in an attempt to grow, leading us to believe its main goal is to rebuild itself into the primordial Bloodweaver of the past. Its armor is impenetrable to most high-caliber bullets, and even small explosions. It is rarely seen alone as it can spawn massive concentrations of brutes and dozens of hounds. Though only one is known to exist, it has appeared across the state, leaving attacks susceptible to anyone no matter the location. If you suspect an area where the Tyrant could be hiding, please leave us a tip via the Dark Skull hotline. Otherwise, put yourself first, and flee the scene immediately. Facing it alone is a death mission in itself. But you won't be alone for long. Dark Skull Enterprises is for the civilians, by the civilians, and of the civilians. Alexville, Hymerton, and the Weaver Dawnport serve as a reminder of what was taken from us by the cryptids. Alas, the outside military has sided with Saint Lucifer, trapping us into submission. But
Humanity will be pushed to the stars once more. Saint Lucifer is hard at work to ensure your safety and bring peace to our great state of Arkansas. Our research and technology are always advancing thanks to your support.
Can you push the brighter, stronger future ahead of us? And so we ask you to join Dark Skull Enterprises in our fight. We rely on
People like you to advance our society to never-seen-before heights. And with that, we conclude this broadcast. Saint Lucifer is constantly exploring new ideas in your name.
Go in vain, and register for Dark Skull Enterprises at 501-555-6700, or at your local registration center. You are our last defense.
Have you ever felt lonely? Well, do I have the product for you. Introducing the pet head crab. It's soft, fleshy, and always ready to play. Just look how much fun he's having. So come on down to the Simon Company and get yourself a pet head crab today.
But the job's done. All that's left is the war. Simon, Bruce, let's get going. We need to find